Hi everyone. Boy, that was quick. It started very quickly. I wasn't expecting it to start that quickly. So hello everybody. I just did a reading that I posted for next week, which is going to cover it's going to cover Monday through Sunday. So I thought afterward, hey, maybe I should get us through the weekend while I'm at this. So I am going to pull, let's see what happens. I might pull one card for the weekend, or I might pull three for this weekend, including today. Yes, I know today's a little late, but I hear we are going to have 80-some degree weather inland around here. Holy cow. You know, we were just having a huge downpour at like 5 o'clock this morning, and it wasn't exactly warm. You know, we're flooding in the backyard, and it's like, and now we're going to have 80-degree weather? Okay. Isn't what they usually call this be like Eastern weather? And we're not Eastern, we're Pacific. Strange. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that other than it's strange. So, we'll see. All right. Let us, my goodness, this is a huge deck. Like I was talking in my other one, I was doing the dog tarot deck, which isn't a true tarot deck, but this is a true tarot deck. This is 78 cards. This is a true full tarot deck. And what I'm pulling from is the Animal Tarot. This is Animal Tarot cards. Okay, and this is a full 78 deck. This pretty much goes by breeds. Not just breeds, but different types of animals, but sometimes it'll have a breed in there too. So I'm going to do this one more time here. These decks, when they're this big, they're so hard to shuffle. Big and thick, I should say. They're hard to shuffle. Okay, so card. All right, 10 of Spring. 10 of Spring. Here we go. The breed, like I was talking about. Saint Bernard. Or, on this card, it says Saint Bernard. Okay. You're working far too hard, and the stress will soon become too much. Reach out for help from others and take some time to play and enjoy your life. That would definitely be a Friday card, I think. We may just go ahead and pull two other cards for the weekend. But we've been working really hard this week. So, yeah, it's time to ask a little help from others today to get you through the day. And then you can enjoy things this weekend. Okay, so let's see what we got for the weekend. I'm going to just like randomly, here we have a card that just kind of jumped up a little bit. We're going to pull him. Okay, what do we got here? 20, Renewal. Raccoon. Okay. All right. It is time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the right path, most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. Oh my goodness, this really does tie in with the reading I did for next week. This is preparing you. Before next week, this is preparing you. You know, envision the life you want to live. We are having so many changes right now. This is the time to put into place what it is that you want and how you want it to be. Okay? And prepare that, because we're going to be definitely practicing it next week. Yeah, get clarity on what it is that you want and how it is you want it. Because that's going to be pretty much what it is. Okay? I'm going to flip through here a little more. All right. So that's going to be our Saturday card, is Renewal, with the raccoons. Okay. All right. And we're going to pull Sunday, 6 of Summer. 6 of Summer. This is the Goose. The love and care of children could become an important part of your life, or people from your childhood may return to it. Old memories can be healed, or possibly old childhood dreams are ready to be revived. Revived. Oh, I like that. I've been very melancholy about my past in recent times. I'd probably say the last year, at least, since I've turned 51. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah. I've been like, all this crap that I've been doing all my adult life, oh, you should do this and you should do that and you should take this and you should take that. And it's like, you know what? I didn't have this problem when I was a teenager, or a young adult. And it's like, I'm just going to do whatever. Forget what everybody says what you should and shouldn't do. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Mike Dooley, but, those cursed shoulds. Forget about what should be or what somebody's. Live your friggin' life. Oh my God. And that's the way I've been. So, yeah. All right. Today, you're working too hard today. Get a little help to finish the day out. I know it's almost over, but it may be a little tough for you. Get a little help so that you can roll into the weekend. It's supposed to be really nice weather, I hear. And then you're going to take some time to play and enjoy your life this weekend, right? Right. So this weekend you're gonna reflect on renewal to prepare yourself for next week and the rest of your life, because we're going through changes that are going to set us up for a more positive life. And that's what those changes are happening. So we want to do that. So reflect and what you're and renew what you want in your life. It might be new items, it might be old items. 6 of summer. We're talking springtime here, right? We're talking springtime. Wonderful weather. You might be having kids come along, or puppies or kittens coming along. This is a great time for that kind of stuff. Or if you are a childhood friend, it might be coming back into your life, or you might be reviving some of not only the memories, but maybe taking action on those memories. Like I was saying, I'm going to take action on those memories, on those behaviors that I had when I was a kid, instead of worrying so much about this and that and what I should do and what I shouldn't do. I'm done with that. So I'm not going to, well, maybe I'll spend a little bit of time here. Let's pull out, let's see if I can find these pretty quickly for you. 10, we want spring. Okay, 10 of spring was our Friday. Winter, no, that's summer. Prince, 10 of spring, there we go. 10 of spring, remember, we were the St. Bernard. This was the working too hard. Okay, working too hard. Okay, being overworked, asking for help when you need it. Balance between work and play. Okay, 8 of spring is a card about feeling drained and stressed, but for happy reasons. The 10 of spring also signals overwork and anxiety, but for unhappy reasons. The St. Bernard is taking on too much with the weight of the world on her shoulders. Often it is a case of trying to make other people happy by seeing to their needs in an unhealthy way. Oh my God, this is just me totally. I've been doing way too much, not just work alone, but everything in my life, including work. It's crazy. That hits home really well. St. Bernard asks you to reach out for help. Reach out for help yourself, to delegate. In other words, carve out time for relaxation and play. Bring some balance into your life, lest your physical health become challenged. Yeah. And I'm one that I do anything to eat. I have excuses for eating: stress, overwork, and unhappiness or happiness, or everything is, my addiction is food, and my behavior is eat as a result of it. I mean, so I need to take a look at that, because I haven't really been up to snuff on things, and yet another reason why I've revisited my childhood memories and going, hey, you know what? I'm tired of doing these should things and this and that in the last 25 some odd years. It's time to just go back and simplify. Okay, St. Bernards are wonderful, good-natured dogs with a history of helping those in need, dating back to their work with Swiss monks in the 1600s. They were bred to be physically strong, with a keen sense of smell, so that they could sniff out lost travelers. Today, the descendants of those dogs no longer work for the monks, but instead are employed in a Swiss museum where their job is to entertain and play with visitors. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a nice transition, like a nice retirement, right? This makes them the perfect symbol for the 10 of spring, with its message of getting help from others and finding time to enjoy life. Wow. Can always learn something from animals, right? All right, let's check out 20. Renewal. Hey, I went right to it. That must mean something. Okay, renewal, raccoon. Let me just give you a shot of the card, because the cards are always kind of cool to look at. Okay, so renewal. All right, personal transformation, reevaluation, life reviews and making changes, letting go of past, curiosity and problem solving. Raccoons present themselves when you're taking inventory in your life. You know where you've been, you know where you are. The question then becomes, where are you going? Getting clarity about your life purpose and making important changes will ensure you're on the path most divinely suited to you. It may be time to let go of your current way of life, or even of certain people whose values no longer match your spiritual calling. Forgive what has been and embrace what is to come without judgment. Raccoons are full of adorable curiosity and innate intelligence, and they exhibit fierce loyalty to others in their group. They're also very good at problem solving, extremely adaptable, and always ready to explore life, which makes them perfect symbol for the exploration of what's next in life for you. Wow. Are we seeing a trend here before next week's reading, and what's happening next week with a realignment of things, you know, the new change of good things to come? Yeah, I'm seeing lots of it. Boy, just alert, alert, alert. And I'm seeing a lot relating to my life. Overwhelmed. I need to reevaluate how my life is going and say, is this what I want? I know where I've been. I know where I am, and I don't know quite where I'm going. So I need to evaluate those and see, okay, what do I want? You know, what do we want moving forward from here, right? Okay, let's see if we can find Six of Summer. And I'll read that and we'll be done. You won't have to listen to me any longer if you've stayed this long. Okay, Six of Summer. Remember, was the goose. Okay, was a goose. All right, and there again, we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the goose is Sunday. Okay, Six of Summer, goose. Loyalty and faithfulness to others. Care and devotion to children. Importance of communication. Okay, of course, communication is always very important. At times, your view of a situation or another person may be colored by your past experiences. Sometimes geese pop up to make you aware that your recollection of something that happened in the past has been exaggerated to be either far better or far worse than it really was. Oh yeah, I can think of lots of things. Old memories might be brought up so that they can be healed, or possibly long-forgotten dreams from childhood are ready to be reborn. There we go. Yeah, while we're reflecting on the past and in our renewals portion and trying to figure out what it is that we want for the future. Yeah, definitely. This card can also indicate that someone from your past is coming back into your life for platonic or even romantic reasons. Geese are extremely honorable birds. In fact, they will never abandon one of their own. If a wounded goose can't fly on with others, at least one will stay behind until the goose has recovered or passed on. Oh my. Similarly, these geese are devoted to their life mates and their young, just like our little family on the card. Because they lay so many eggs, up to 50 a year, they're a sign of fertility as well. The old stories of Mother Goose make this bird a perfect symbol for children, child rearing, and childhood in general. Many of the beliefs and perceptions that people carry are established during childhood. Take a moment to consider how the past is related to your current situation. Oh my goodness, yes. I have seen lots of things. I have grown over the years, right? And there are very different perceptions that I've had of myself. I've told a few people this in recent times. There was a picture of me. I had a friend over in high school for the weekend, and we were playing dress up, and my grandmother, she was kind of a seamstress, and I had this one cocktail dress, and we were taking pictures, and I look back on this picture, and around the time that we took the picture, I look back on the picture. Now, this is how perception can play things on you, right? And I'm looking at the picture back then, and I can see this girl. I feel fat. No. You know, my thighs are thick, and all of that. And many years later, as I've spoke about, I have issues with food, addictive issues with food, for various emotional reasons, etc. And I've packed on some weight since I was 17, okay? I mean, most people have, right? Or I know a lot of people have. It seems pretty typical. And I can look back on that picture now, and my perception then after the picture and during the time that we took the picture, it's very different. Very different. I look at that picture now and I'm like, oh my God, I was so skinny. That's not what I said back then when we took the picture, and that's not what I said to myself when I saw the picture not too long after I took it. You know, maybe a few years, 5-10 years at the most. I look back at it now and I'm like, oh my God, I was skinny. What the hell happened to me? What the hell was I thinking? You know, so it's strange to look back on it and see something like that and think, how can I not see the forest through the trees then? And have this perception, and then I look at the very same picture. What is it? 51, 17, 34 years later, and have a totally different view of what I looked like then. 34 years. I mean, it's almost like I'm not the same person. Or that it's not the same person I'm looking at. Both. I mean, it's crazy. So that's my reflection of the goose, our Sunday card, about childhood dreams are ready to be revived, reviewing my past, for renewal, what I want in the future, you know, and of course you gotta slow down so that we can get clearer and say, okay, let's evaluate. So that's my take on it. And I hope that's helpful to somebody. Okay. Again, I pulled these cards from Animal Tarot. And I hope everybody enjoyed this. I'm finding these fun to do. I'm just not able to do them all the time because I don't always have complete alone time with my husband at home 24/7 on his workman's comp issue. But when I find time, I try to do it, and I'm trying to see if we can do this on a weekly basis. So right now, this reading is our Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did a reading a few minutes before this that gets us from Monday through next Sunday. And hopefully by next Sunday, I can do this for the week coming up forward from there. So anyhow, I hope everybody enjoyed this. I hope it was fun and or informative. Maybe you can relate. I would really appreciate it if you could comment 1 in the below if you're watching live, and number 2 below if you are watching this as a replay. This moves it up in the algorithm, and then it gets shown to more people, and maybe I can help somebody else, or maybe somebody else will be entertained by me. I don't know, but I would appreciate it. All right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope this is helpful, and enjoy the warm weather that we're supposed to have. All right. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.